Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
As we keep on saying, just 9 days' time, Britain could leave the EU without a deal. Of course, some politicians don't mind that at all. Some even welcome it. But when making the point that all will be well with no deal from the EU, many Brexiteers have talked about the safety net of what they call trusted trader status for UK companies, a mechanism that supposedly helps goods move freely across even hard borders. But Newsnight has exclusively learned that of all the applications to HMRC for this status since 2016, less than half have actually been granted. Ben Chu, our economics editor, has this report.
It takes trust to make trade go smoothly. And with a no-deal Brexit potentially just around the corner, government ministers have been urging UK trading firms to get what's called trusted trader status.
What this means is that companies should, in theory, be able to deal more easily with the sudden imposition of customs checks. It's a status also known as authorised economic operator. And companies get it by applying here to HMRC. It's also been held up by some prominent Brexiteers as a potential solution to the Irish border issue.
And it can continue to go very smoothly with current techniques. We have the concept of the trusted trader.
There will be solutions using things like trusted traders.
No need for any hard border. Most of this trading relationship, etc., can be done from well behind the borders by companies' trusted trader schemes and all that sort of stuff.
But if trusted trader status is this important, then Newsnight has bad news. We have discovered that of the 749 applications for AEO made since the Brexit referendum in 2016, less than half have been approved by HMRC. And the monthly pattern, with a spike last year in applications, has not been met with a surge in approvals.
We're hearing quite a bit of feedback that HMRC simply doesn't have the capacity to deliver this programme, and you've seen a big surge in applications since the middle of 2018, so there's a real concern about capacity bottlenecks within HMRC.
HMRC said in a statement that
AEO status is only granted to businesses who are capable of demonstrating that they can meet strict compliance standards. Where this has not been established through HMRC's audit activity, then this will necessarily lead to rejection or withdrawal of their application.
whatever the reason, the gap between applications and approvals is concerning. Many firms look most unlikely to get their AEO approval by the 29th of March and may even struggle to get it by the summer. But there's a twist in this tale of trust. Have businesses been misled about how useful trusted trader status will actually be if there's a no-deal Brexit? The AEO is an EU-run scheme, and the European Commission issued a notice last year warning that, in a no-deal Brexit scenario, UK firms with the status will no longer be recognised by EU customs authorities.
I think our concern is that trusted trader has been used as a bit of a magic bullet by ministers who've wanted to avoid the kind of hard trade-offs in the negotiations ahead, and it's acted as a barrier in terms of having a sensible discussion about some of the practical difficulties that leaving the EU might bring.
In recognition of this, the government has been pushing another solution to the customs delays instead of AEO, one that doesn't rely on the cooperation of the EU, called Transitional Simplified Procedures. This will enable traders to import to the UK without making a full customs declaration at the border. Yet Newsnight has also learned that as of the 15th of March, only 7,980 applications for TSP status have been received. That's out of 145,000 VAT-registered UK businesses that trade with the EU that have been written to by HMRC to encourage them to think about applying for it.
HMRC is worried. Earlier this month, its representatives told a parliamentary committee that only around 40% of the firms which it hoped would be preparing for a no-deal Brexit are actually doing so.
Our members say the information they've been given is chaotic, confusing and, frankly, incomplete. And it's just impossible to run a business without a clear system.
The focus has been on high politics this week, but it's practical problems at our borders that are keeping businesses awake at night.
Ben Chu there.